Asset realized, they have given, they sold the asset and the amount have been realized as it is. Whom to pay first? Secured creditor 75,000, legal expense 5,000, on asset realized 42, minus secured creditor 75,000, minus preferential creditor 25,000, balance 2,50,000 is unsecured creditor. Land and building 3 lakh, plant and machinery 5 lakh, motor vehicle 3,20,000, furniture 80,000. Hello my dear student, I am Dr. B.S. Subramania, called by name Dr. BSS, Professor in Commercial Management, Vidyashram First Aid College, a Temple of Excellence, Mysuru. I am going to hand Financial Accounting, 3rd semester Unit 4, favor of BBA, and the chapter goes liquidation of a company. In the last session, I will explain what do you mean by a liquidation. Today, I am going to explain the detail is second problem, liquidation. We'll move on to the second slide. So this following is the balance sheet of XY Limited, which went to liquidation on 31/3/2007. So they have given preference share capital, they have got 4 lakh preferential capital, 5 lakh equity share 100 fully paid up. This already paid up. 3,000 equity share of 100 is 80 paid up. Still balance is 20. 2,000 equity share 100 is 60 paid up. So 9% debenture is 3 lakh. Then creditor is 3,50,000. Bills payable is 40,000 is there. Then land and building 3 lakh. Plant and machinery 5 lakh. Motor vehicle 3,20,000, furniture 80,000, stock 2 lakh is there, debtor 1,60,000, cash at bank 70,000, profit and loss account 2,70,000, investment 50,000 is there. Here, if we check up this amount, now we see that it is 4 lakh plus 5 lakh plus 2,40,000 plus 1,20,000 plus 3 lakh plus 3,50,000, 90 lakh plus 40,000. 90 lakh 50, correct. The total is correct, is there. I just check up the total is correct. So the preference dividend was in arrears for 2 years. Creditors include a sum of rupees 75,000 secured on building and preferential creditor is 25,000. Asset realized, they have given, they sold the asset and the amount have been realized as it is. The expense of liquidation amounted to rupees 25,000, legal expenses 5,000. The liquidator was entitled to a remuneration of 3% on all asset realized, except cash at bank, 2% payment to unsecured creditor. Assume that payments will be made on 30th June. But year closes, see that your year close on 31/3/2007. Payments have been made on 30th June. After 3 months is considered. So slowly we have to go that. We'll go with the working note. So if you see that, what's your creditor? 3,50,000. Creditor 3,50,000 minus secured creditors if you see that, what's your secured creditor? Creditor includes some 75,000. 75,000. Deduct 2,75,000 minus preferential creditor your preferential creditor is 25,000. Deduct balance is 2,50,000. Unsecured creditor. How it is? Total creditor is 3,50,000. minus secured creditor 75,000 minus preferential creditor 25,000, balance 2,50,000 is unsecured creditor. That working out you have to do. Then preference dividend was in arrears for 2 years. What's your preference share capital? 4 lakh. Preference dividend. It is 4 lakh into, what's the percentage? See that? 8%. How many years? 2 years. So 0 cancelled out. 32 means 64,000. 2 years. You have to pay totally 4,64,000 to preference shareholder that you have to pay. There's the one working note. Here, expense of liquidation, careful. Legal expense 50,000. Liquidated for instantly remuneration of 3% on all asset realized. That we can see that. Now, we'll go with the format now. So, what's your cash at bank? See that in your balance sheet. What's your cash at bank? If you see your cash at bank is 70,000. So, you already realize how much is there? Cash at bank, 70,000. Any cash in hand is there? See that? There is no cash in hand, cash at bank, 70,000. Then, asset realized. First one, land and building, 3,40,000. Land and building, 3,40,000. Asset realized. Then plant and machinery, 4 lakh. Then motor vehicle, 2 lakh. Then furniture, 60,000. Then stock, 2,10,000. Investment, 60,000. Debtor, 1,50,000. This is your asset realized. We'll go with 3,40,000 plus 4 lakh plus 2 lakh plus 60,000 plus 2,10,000 plus 60,000 plus 1,50,000. 14,20,000. So amount realized 14,20,000. Come back here. What is the first one? Secured creditor. Your secured creditor, how much is there? 75,000. This is your secured creditor. Then legal expenses, 5,000. Then liquid, go one by one. Whom to pay first? Secured creditor 75,000, legal expense 5,000, liquidator remission. Percentage on asset realized. We'll go to your, what's your asset realized? 14,20,000 is there. Asset realized 3% on 14,20,000. So 14,20,000 into 3 by 100. 14,20,000 into 3 divided by 100. So 42,600. You have to pay how much? 42,600. So then preferential creditor, how much is there? See that? Your preferential creditor is 25,000. So 3% on asset, 2% payment on secured creditor. Even preferential creditor, 2% on preferential creditor. What's your preferential creditor? 25,000 into 2 by 100. Cancel. 500. Then 2% on unsecured creditor. 2,50,000 into 2 by 100. 5,000. So this will over, this will over. So come back here. 3% on asset real, 42,600. Then percentage on preferential creditor 500. Unsecured creditor 5,000. Add 42,600 plus 500 plus 5,000. 48,100. 48,100. Then liquidation expenses, we can put it here. 48,100. Then liquidation expenses, expense of liquidation 25,000. Liquidation expenses 25,000. You are paying. Whom to pay first? Secured creditor 75,000. Legal expense 5,000. 42,600 and 48,100. Liquidation expenses 25,000. Then you have to pay the debenture. Your debenture is 3 lakh 9%. Debenture interest 3 lakh into 9 by 100. So the payment is made on 30th June, mean after 3 months. See that? What's your debenture value? 3 lakh. What's the percentage? 9%. But paid on 30th June means after 3 months. This is 3 lakh into 9 divided by 100 into 3 divided by 12. 6,750. What's the debenture value? 3 lakh and you have to pay 6,750. Debenture value, this is your 3 lakh plus interest 6,750. So it is 3 lakh. It is 3 lakh plus 306,750. You are going to pay. So you have got 14 plus 70 is there. Whom to pay first? Secured creditor 75,000. Legal expense 5,000. On asset realized 42. This is 3%. This is 2%. This is 2%. Liquidation expenses 25,000. Debenture 3 lakh. Interest 6,750. Now, preferential creditor, you have to, next whom to pay? This is your preferential creditor you have to pay. Your preferential creditor is 25,000. Then unsecured creditor 2,50,000. Making the payment. Then preference shareholder, their capital. If you see your preference share capital, you can understand. What's your preference share capital? 4 lakh. You have to pay the dividend for 2 years, 32, 30, 64. 4 lakh plus 64,000 dividend. 4 lakh 64,000. Now, this is the order of payment, carefully order of payment. So you realize 14 lakh 20,000. This is 14 lakh 20,000. 420 followed by 30 plus 70,000. 14 lakh 90,000 minus whom to pay first? 75,000 minus 5,000 minus 48,100 minus 25,000 minus 306,750 So first one 14,90,000 minus 75,000 minus 5,000 minus 48,100 minus 25,000 liquidation expense minus 306,750 minus 2,50,000 minus 4,64,000. 464. So amount available 2,14,000 they say. 2,14,000 is available. If we see here, no, in your balance sheet, you got 300 equity, 5,000 equity share of 100 each. 5,000. Then 3,000 of rupees 80. Then 2,000 of rupees 60. They have paid. So this you have to work out now. Here now, you got first one, 5,000 equity share of 100 each. 5,000 of 100 each. 5 lakh. Then 3,000 of rupees 80. 3,000 of rupees 80. 2,40,000 already paid. Then you got 2,000 of rupees 60. 2,000, 1,20,000 already paid. 8,60,000 paid. How much available? See that? You got only 2,14,000 is available minus amount available. $2,14,000. Deduct. $6,46,000 deficiency. So total amount payable 8,60,000. How much available? 2,14,000. How much deficiency? 6,46,000. This belongs to how many shareholders? See that? 5 plus 3 plus 8, 10. Divide by 10,000 shareholders. 6,46,000 divided by 10,000. 64.64 rupees 60 paisa deficiency. Come back. One. First, 100 paid. How much deficiency? 64 rupees 60 paisa. Refund. 100 minus 64.60, 35 rupees 40 paisa into how many share? 5,000 shares. This is refunded into 5,000. 17,70,000 refund. First man. Second, this over. How much he paid? 80. Deficiency 64 rupees 60 paisa. Deduct 80 minus 64.60. 15 rupees 40 paisa. Refund. 15 rupees 40 paisa. Into how many shares are there? 3,000. Into 3,000. 46,200. Third man. He paid only 60. Loss is 64 rupees 60 paisa loss minus he paid only 60 rupees collected. Collected how much money? 4 rupees 60 paisa. Into how many shares? 2,000 shares. 4 rupees 60 paisa into 2000 shares, 9,200. This is collect. Refund collected. So refund is 17 lakh 70,000. Then 46,200. 18 lakh 16,000. 9,200 collected. Deficiency is 6 lakh. Amount available 2,14,000. So 100 minus 64.60, 35 rupees 40 paisa refunded on how many share? 500 share. 35 rupees 40 paisa into 5,000. So 17 lakh 70,000 you are going to pay. Actually 5 lakh, 5,000 equity share of 5 lakh each. So 5,000 share, after 100 each, 64 rupees 60 paisa deficiency gone. How much available? 35 rupees 40 paisa. 35 rupees 40 paisa, 35.40 into how many share? This is 1 lakh 77,000 you are going to pay. 1 lakh 77,000 to first man. Second man, 15 rupees 40 paisa into, this is 3,000 shares, 46,200. Number 2, 46,200 refund. 46,200 you refund. Lot collected. So you paid 002, 2,23,000 refunded. How much collected? 2,14,000. This. So amount available 2,14,000 you should be tell. So we'll go with no. Totally paid 8,60,000. Amount available 2,14,000. How much deficiency? 6,46,000 divided by 10,000 share. It will come 64 rupees 60 paisa. In the first man, how much you got? 100. 64.6 refund is 35.50 into 5,000 is 1,77,000. Second man 80. 64.60, 15 rupees 40 paisa into 3, it will come 46,200. Third man has paid only 60, deficiency 64 point B. How much collected? 4 rupees 60 paisa into 2,000, 9,200 collect. Collected will come on the debit side, payment on the head. So 1,77,200 equity shareholder. First one, first shareholder. First shareholder, 1,77,000. Second shareholder, 46,200. 46,200. Add, this is 200. 2,23,000 is payment. Here collected 9,200. Add this 14,20,000, 14,20 followed by plus 70,000 plus 9,200, 14,99,200. 14,99,200. So it will tally for 14,99,200 200. So only 1 man you collected from third shareholder. Call scenario collected. You pay to first shareholder, you pay to second shareholder. So you collected from the third shareholder, we refunded, this is collected. So this is the way of doing. Carefully you have to do whom to pay first, secure creditor, then legal expenses, then debenture for, because regarding the debenture is considered you are going to pay on 30th June means after 3 months. So 3 lakh plus 6,750, it becomes 3 lakh 6,750. Then preferential creditor 25,000, unsecured creditor 2 lakh 50,000, preference share capital 4 lakh, their dividend 64,000, 4 lakh 64,000. Whatever the amount left over, first shareholder gets how much? 1,77,000. Second shareholder get 4,000, 46,200. How much collected? Arrears. This is arrears. Collected. Arrears collected 9,200. So it will tally for 14,99,200. 14,99,200. So hope you have followed. I have explained everything. So first know whom to pay, secure creditor, legal expenses, liquidator remuneration, percentage on asset realized, percentage on preferential creditor, percentage on unsecured creditor, liquidation expenses, debenture, their interest, preferential creditor, unsecured creditor, preference shareholder, preference share capital, their dividend, whatever the amount left over, that goes in favor of equity shareholder. So I hope I have explained detailedly. So regarding the last one is the equity shareholder, whatever the amount he will get it. This is the second problem we are going to solve. So we'll have some more problem on liquidation, which is a compulsory definite question will come from the examination of point 2, but very easy to hear now. Last step is very careful. So we'll meet in the next session with another good problem. Till then, goodbye. Meet in the next class.